This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The final, close to the final stretch, man. I gotta say, I'm surprised that even the amount of 52 episodes is usually when it comes to these kind of animes. They're given at least 50 episodes, but this was given two more episodes. But even then, I still feel like it wasn't enough. I mean by that is because of how much they're packing into this episode. The fight with Silva wasn't that impactful. I had a little interesting moment of it, but it went by really fast. And of course, the fight with the alien was more memorable, and we just met the alien chick, who turns out to be actually a patch official. Despite using an oversoul of some sort of alien, the alien itself was actually there. It came to Earth a long time ago and was trying to give enlightenment to humans by teaching them their technology, their ways of life. So I guess let them borrow its spirit, which can control gravity, which is pretty cool. The top-notch spirit. And for them to use this room, but turns out these rooms themselves are actually just concrete or steel, or whatever it is, that can put in within an area, make it bigger than what it really is. So I guess that last part that probably not a lot of people are paying attention to really helped out me really understand. Now, I didn't understand this when I was reading the manga because, the colors and stuff like that. But by watching the anime, I was able to understand how this city of Mew actually worked. It was created by aliens a long time ago. Well, with the help of alien technology, I mean. And because of that, they were able to create these plants that were connected. And within these plants were actually just normal rooms with probably metal, or it seems to be metal or stone, probably metal walls. And they were able to use some sort of probably use the Furoku in a way to create this expense of not illusion in each of these rooms. The real out structure is the way they walked in, and where everything looks all like cave-like with water and rocks around them. But inside the plants, that stuff in a way is real, but yet it's not. Hard to explain, but that was very, very interesting, in my opinion. But I wish they dove a bit further into that, because they just did a lot of info dump. A lot of info dump. Anyway, even with Anna and the rest of the group going down into the city of Mew, everyone died. Let's put it like that. Everyone just freaking died, man. And everyone in that ship, all of them just died when Hal became Shaman King, man. He didn't even do it. He just looked at them. Just looked. Like, spirit gone, spirit gone. And the only ones who survived, who are technically still alive, are Obucho and that patch chick that was acting as the alien. Heck, even the chief and the two twins that survived, because just by looking at him, caused their souls to be snatched away. So because of that, it was just Yo and Hal left, of course, as it should be. And even to the point where we get a decapitation, nice decapitation of Yo slicing his head off, saying, this is not even Hal anymore. Hal doesn't need a body. He doesn't need a vessel no more. He is on a higher plane of existence. He is one with the Great Spirit. So I don't think he can even walk on Earth anymore for how powerful he is. He can't even be in existence. He's kind of like Modoka's existence. Modoka from Modoka Magica? I was reviewing this spin-off series based on the mobile games. It's kind of like that, where she becomes so powerful that her soul can exist inside the universe, that she will exist on another plane of existence. Pretty much what Lord Hal is doing right now, to the point where he's just playing puppet with his own former body, And again, this isn't his first body he's ever been in, so he probably doesn't even care about these things, For someone who not only lived for a long time, but also reincarnated a couple of times. So, there's that. So, the interesting conversation I did like is the conversation with Yo and Hal after they died. And he's in this room, and it explains in a way how Yo doesn't really like people. In a way, he's just someone who just goes with the crowd. And even the conversation saying how his grandpa was saying how humans are like cancer. They devour and destroy everything around them. And they influence the other cells / other people to be just like them. And at the end of the day, not only destroy themselves, but also destroy the host that they're inside, which is the human, aka the earth. As we humans are destroying ourselves along the earth as well. And I think there's no stopping it. You can see that the cells are resisting against it as the regular cells, the regular people, and the ones who are doing it, causing it, without even knowing it. It's like you can't stop it. The cancer is just constantly destroying itself. And that's just how it is. I hope you'll be surprised a lot of people didn't know how cancer worked until they saw this episode. Readings and comments like, oh, that's how cancer worked. A lot of people didn't know how cancer worked. But there you go, right there. So yeah, we got a little medical lesson out there as well. But to say Yo saying how he didn't really like humans, but at the same time, he was thinking about his own life, what he wanted to do on the earth, and it would be a shame for him to just, not complete it. Now where you're like, too bad, man, that ain't happening. I'm Shaman King now. I'm destroying humanity. However, just in the nick of time, they were able to grab the elemental spirits and to fight Hao on his own playing field. However, even with that, Hao still has the great spirit. No matter what they do, they can't really beat him. But the point was, the entire time of Shaman King was never to have this grand battle of defeating someone, but converting someone, enlightening someone. That's the entire point of Shaman King. Think of all the people that follows you around Yo. Rin is a perfect example. Lyser, Choco Love. It's all about enlightenment. Even though Choco Love changed before he met Yo in the gang, he still had he didn't have his enlightenment just yet. He was a nice person, but he never really came into terms of his past until he met Yo in the gang and he died and came back and stuff. Same with Lyser, same with Rin. Even Horo was the last one to be enlightened. Heck, you can say even Ryu himself was enlightened when he was hanging around Yo and them, finding his best place. All that is to find peace within yourself. Lord Hao has yet to find peace in himself despite being on Earth for such a long time. He saw things in such a different way. He was so used to being on the top and looking down on everybody because there was no one who was above him. So because of that, he couldn't really reconcile with anybody. He couldn't really see anyone eye to eye. Except for his former spirit ally, which betrayed him a long time ago. But that was unfortunately too late. Now, with that being said, the same thing with Anna. Anna probably saw the same way Lord Hao. Anna could have been the future like Lord Hao if she kept going the way she was. However, thanks to meeting Yo, she found herself a sense of enlightenment in a way, and now she is who she is. So, in order to defeat Hao, it's not overpowering him, but to make him find his peace. Some closure in a way for him to change his mind on his perspective of humanity and the earth and how he should be running things. So Yo and the gang aren't going to defeat him, but instead they're going to be more like his advisors, trying to tell him what to do while fighting him. So there's that. So we only got one more episode to go, ladies and gentlemen, until it finally ends. Wow, I can't believe I stuck with this for so long. I think this is probably the longest running review series I've done so far, now I think about it. I haven't done anything that's been over 24 to 26 episodes. I'm not even counting seasons, I'm just counting the whole entire thing, So, this is actually technically a first for me. So, yay me. Wait until I review some one day at like 100 episodes or something. We'll see. So anyways, like that for this video. Can't wait for the last episode next week. And by the way, this came out on Thursday. Can you believe that? I swear the show is so random. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been the Madcrownxox on Madcrownxox, signing out.